Okay, boys and girls, I'm going to tell you about biomass. That's your type of energy source that you're studying. I'll use some of these facts and some of them I'll just skip over from this website. So biomass fuels come from things that were once living. Wood products, dried vegetation or plants, plant residues or parts of a plant, things given off by crops or plants, aquatic, which means water plants, even garbage. It is known as natural material. Plants used up a lot of the sun's energy to make their food, and that's through photosynthesis that we talked about in the fall. They store their food in plants in the form of chemical energy. As the plants and animals die, then that energy remains trapped in the residue or the parts that's under the ground. This trapped energy is usually released when we burn it or something burns it, and it can be converted or changed into biomass energy. Wood is a great example of biomass energy fuel that is renewable. It's renewable as long as we continue to plant new trees to the ones that we have cut down. So then we will always have wood to burn. So when you cut down a tree, you need to plant a new one so that it's going to be there in your lifetime. All right. Just like all fossil fuels, energy stored in the biomass came originally from the sun because of this connection to photosynthesis. It is such a widely used source of energy, probably due to its low cost, so it doesn't cost very much, and then its indigenous nature, that up to 15% of the world's energy supply is used through biomass when cooking and heating. So how do we create it? Here are the steps. Here's a graphic you can look at. I'm going to use the steps down here and then explain a little bit. So they gather this area here. They gather all the things that they're going to burn: wood, waste, other plant materials. They transfer it or bring it to a bunker or a fuel yard or some area, and it is there to be burned. And then the heat that's from this burning is used to heat the water that's inside this boiler. This area here is step 3. So combustion means it's burning. They use that heat. It heats the water, and we know that when water gets hot, it creates steam. And so then this step 3, then the steam from the boiler is directed or through a pipe funneled towards this turbine. And this turbine is made of coils of copper wire and a magnet inside of it. And when a coil of copper wire and magnet spin, that's just naturally creates electricity. This is the main part of what we call a generator. And then that electricity that comes out is connected through wires and poles and then sent to homes, businesses, churches, anywhere they need electricity. All right. Another way that they can create this energy, this part here in the middle, is they collect all the dead parts and manure and garbage and things, but they don't burn it. They let it decompose or rot. And that rotting, the bacteria and things that ferment that or break it down, they give off what's called a biogas. The exact name is methane. And then this methane then is used, and that turns the turbine instead of the steam. So these steps right here can either be done by heating, by burning the wood, the materials, or by letting bacteria break it down in a controlled environment, and then the heat that they give off then creates the steam and turns this turbine. So a couple of different ways. And then of course if you just have a bonfire, that's also burning wood, and so that would be another example of using biomass to create energy. So I hope that helps you make sense. Good luck.